Right now at 5, a teenager is formally charged with the death of a child on La Crosse's north side.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski. We are learning more tonight about the death of a juvenile on La Crosse's north side back on June 14th. News 8 Now's Michael Germain was at the La Crosse County Courthouse this afternoon, where a suspect is being formally charged in the death. Good evening, Michael.
Ken, we're learning today that a 16-year-old accused in the death of a juvenile has been charged as an adult and is facing charges of first-degree intentional homicide. While we can't tell you the name of the 16-year-old charged in this case, we can tell you police believe the death was no accident. On June 14th, La Crosse police responded to a call of a non-responsive person inside an apartment on Winneshiek Road. When they arrived, they found that juvenile unresponsive with multiple injuries to the face. Despite the suspect being only 16, Judge Scott Horn told the court today that charging him as an adult is the right thing to do.
He's 16 years old, obviously because he's over the age of 10, the adult court would have original jurisdiction.
If I could control their minds.
The suspect doesn't have a lawyer representing him. The suspect's bond is set at $250,000 and his next court date is July 5th. Ken?
Michael Germain reporting. Thank you, Michael. Well, you may have noticed Derek Sibley doing weather in many more newscasts than usual. He has been holding down the fort while we search for some full-time meteorologists. But to give Derek some help in the meantime, an old friend is graciously stepping up to the plate. It is meteorologist Bill Grahl live from his new home in Denver. Bill, thank you so much for stepping up and doing this for us.
Ken, great to see you all. Great to talk to all of you in the Coulee region in the Chippewa Valley. Yeah, I'm out here in Colorado with family, helping my mom out. But boy, it's an honor to be back on air and to do what I do best, and that's forecast the weather for the tri-state area there. So let's get right to it, shall we? For the first weather here, we've got highs today in the lower to middle 80s. So that's pretty typical for this time of year. Boy, hazy sunshine once again. That wildfire smoke just won't leave us alone here across the upper Midwest. Otherwise, we are watching some storms north of the Twin Cities. I'll zoom in generally between Rice Lake and Duluth is where the storms are starting to fire. There is a boundary stretching to the south and west of that I'm going to keep a close eye on this evening for some additional showers and thunderstorms. Current temperatures right near those highs in the lower to middle 80s. We're going to call tonight an alert night because we do have that chance for some scattered showers and thunderstorms, otherwise hazy skies overnight. Now, there is an outside chance some of those storms could be on the strong to isolated severe side, so that's why tonight is an alert night. Just stay extra weather aware. Overnight lows right around 67 degrees. I'll be back in a few minutes with more details about this and the rest of our 8-day forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
Thanks a lot, Bill. And with all of those hazy conditions, the smoke is also affecting those who have to work outdoors. In Minnesota, the state's pollution control agency has issued a record 24 air quality alerts this year. That number has prompted many construction workers to keep their employees at home as the fog and nasty conditions make it impossible to work outside some days.
It's too hard, and it's just the breathing. It's just tough. Even I'm gonna be 40 in December, but it's still, I have an issues too, and all of my guys are retired guys, and they show up to work, but I want to take care of them and make sure they're healthy too.
You can feel the difference for sure. While some workers have the option to stay home, others continue to try and finish the task at hand.
I just work through it. You know, it's just another day. It's not too bad. I mean, it has been a couple of days where you get fatigued a lot quicker than normal.
Health experts say if you can, limit your time outdoors to reduce the amount of toxic particles that could be entering your system. As air quality alerts continue to be part of our daily lives, they are affecting our decision to go outside or not. And with summer camps and activities going on, Kirsten Mitchell takes a look at how some parents are handling the new smoky conditions.
It was pretty bad. This morning, woke up getting him ready for camp and walked outside and it smelled like a campfire.
The wildfires in Canada have been really, really bad.
So bad, Jonah's fishing camp in Mendota Heights moved indoors Tuesday morning because of the bad air quality.
I don't want my kids to miss out, but also want to make sure they're taken care of.
By evening, his soccer game was still on, though some parents wondered if it would be.
We've gotten a little bit used to it as parents this summer. There's been so many air quality warnings.
Angela's right. There have been a lot of air quality warnings, 23. That's a new record, and we're only in June.
So I feel like we're all always kind of checking our phones and wondering, is the game on? Is the game off?
At lower air qualities, but still bad air qualities, it's more about the susceptible child than it is about every child. So I think the decision rests a little bit more with the parent than with the organization.
Dr. Andrew Steim says kids with asthma or other respiratory issues are more at risk.
Is when you're exercising, you're taking deeper breaths. So you're sucking in even more of the bad air than people who are doing more quiet and shallow breathing. And so particularly those engaged in vigorous activity, they are more susceptible than the parents sitting on the sidelines.
If kids have to be outdoors, they should take frequent breaks, hydrate often, and be mindful of signs to head inside.
Parents should be able to observe their children's coughing more, or perhaps running slower or taking breaks more often than normal.
Hopefully the air quality will cooperate so kids can be outside and be active this summer.
Now, Minnesotans can expect to see a different flag flying over their state capital soon. A bill to change Minnesota's current state flag passed this May. A 13-member commission has been tasked with deciding the new vision. Supporters of the change say the current design violates good flag design. The flag has also been criticized for its imagery, which depicts a white farmer tilling land as a Native American rides off into the distance.
For me, kind of perpetuated a false narrative of what happened to Dakota people in the state.
The redesign group will have 2 members of the Dakota and Ojibwe communities. The commission must develop and adopt a new state flag and seal by January. The symbols will become official when Minnesota celebrates Statehood Day in May. Toyota of La Crosse is helping give away a car to help the community. Today, the dealership presented a $10,000 check to the Beer by Bike Brigade to help purchase a new Toyota Corolla Cross. Beer by Bike Brigade will raffle off the new Corolla Cross to help eliminate school lunch debts and assist families in need within the La Crosse School District.
We did some investigation only to find out that there's a yearly deficit in the school district for breakfast and lunch deficit. So we decided we want to erase that and start all those families from a zero balance the following next year.
The president of Toyota La Crosse says giving back to the community brings a sense of pride and joy to the dealership.
We know that sometimes students have their best meal of the day at school, and if there's a way that we can help them to eat better and feel better, it makes us feel good.
If you're interested in winning that new Toyota Corolla Cross, the raffle will be at the La Crosse Center on July 15th from 1 to 7 p.m. The raffle tickets are going to be $20. There will be live music with over 50 vendors. There will also be bingo with a $5,000 one-time jackpot. For more information, you can just head on over to our website. That's news8000.com. Just ahead tonight at 5, from severe weather to cancellations, travel nightmares have only begun for Americans ahead of the holiday weekend. Have more details right after this.
Ashley Stars and Stripes sale is happening now. This weekend only. Shop 4th of July doorbusters. Plus pay 0% interest for 60 months with no minimum purchase. In-store only. And all veterans and active military receive 10% off their purchase. Only at Ashley.
Save on your automotive needs with 11% off at Menards. Turtle Wax Max Power Car Wash provides maximum strength cleaning. The more wash you use, the stronger the cleaning power becomes. It's just $5.99 after rebate. Get superior engine protection with Valvoline Advanced Full Synthetic Motor Oil. It promotes fuel efficiency and excellent engine cleanliness. Pick up a 5-quart jug for $22.99 after 11% rebate at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
In America, the future belongs to everyone. So let's gear up for it with an SUV like the Ford Bronco Sport. It has a terrain management system with 5 standard GOAT modes, so you can go over any type of terrain. Plus, 4x4 capability is standard across the entire lineup. Be adventure ready with Ford Bronco Sport. Now, get a new Ford Bronco Sport with 1.9% financing for 66 months, plus $2,000 FlexBuy cash, only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
When foot pain is breaking your heart, a mother's story.
My foot pain got really bad after I had my son. I didn't have any energy left to play with him.
She tried various tricks and treatments.
A lot of those disposable throwaway inserts.
Nothing worked, till she got fitted for Good Feet arch supports.
I could feel like something was happening.
Something good.
It's been a life changer.
For Elisa and her now not-so-baby boy.
See what we can do for you with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Attention, Wisconsin veterans.
I'm Tony Evers, the governor of Wisconsin. If you are a veteran struggling to pay for rent, utilities, or other life-sustaining services, I want you to know that the Veterans Rental Assistance Program is here to help. So call 833-WIS-VRAP or visit VRAPWI.com. You've always been there for us. We want you to know that we're here for you.
Ashley Stars and Stripes sale is happening now. This weekend only. Shop 4th of July doorbusters. Plus pay 0% interest for 60 months with no minimum purchase. In-store only. And all veterans and active military receive 10% off their purchase. Only at Ashley.
DoorDash is going to start offering drivers the option of receiving an hourly minimum wage. Right now, they get paid a fee for each delivery. The hourly rate will depend on the region and will fall between $10 and $19.50 an hour. The change could help the company find drivers for less desirable deliveries. It may also alleviate concerns that some drivers don't get compensated fairly. Now, the company says drivers will only get paid for the time between accepting an order and delivering it, not the time when they are waiting for a new order. How safe is riding in the rear seat of a pickup truck? Findings from the Institute for Highway Safety suggest that most small pickup trucks fall short of protecting passengers in that back seat. The trucks were ranked in 4 categories: good, acceptable, marginal, or poor. The Nissan Frontier is rated as acceptable, while the Ford Ranger is marginal. The Chevy Colorado, Jeep Gladiator, and Toyota Tacoma are all rated poor.
We saw some of the pickups showed increased risk of injuries to the neck and the chest. And in one case, we saw an incidence of submarining, or when the lap belt rides over the pelvis into the abdomen, which can put an occupant at risk of abdominal injury.
Researchers hope the findings incentivizes automakers to make safety improvements. They encourage passengers to buckle up while in the back seat to be as safe as possible. Just as Americans are packing for their 4th of July vacation, severe weather has thrown the airline industry into chaos. Today, thousands more flights have been canceled or delayed, and those numbers keep going up. Skylar Henry reports from Reagan National Airport.
Travelers arriving at swamped airports are getting bad news.
We got here thinking, oh, you know, they probably cleared it up. We just got to get home.
June had already been a bumpy month for the airlines. This weekend's stormy weather made it worse, stranding passengers across the country, many of them still in limbo.
The added expense of a hotel room, another flight, all that stuff, I mean, it adds up.
On Wednesday, the tracking website FlightAware said at least 3,000 more flights had been delayed.
All of this comes just as airlines are ramping up for the 4th of July weekend. The next few days could be among the busiest of the year.
So there's very little wiggle room left for people who've been affected by these disruptions to get where they're going. And heaven help us if we have ongoing disruptions, because that means no one's going anywhere.
The worst disruptions are along the East Coast, which has been hammered by thunderstorms. United Airlines is blaming staffing shortages at the Federal Aviation Administration, while the carrier cancels hundreds of flights, including at LAX, where George Pineda's flight to Denver was scratched without warning.
Pretty disappointed. I wish we gotten a cancellation email. I checked early at 3 in the morning, nothing get here canceled.
Adding to the trouble, this belly landing in Charlotte. Mechanical troubles, together with holiday crowds and stormy weather, pointing to another turbulent travel season. Skylar Henry, CBS News at Reagan National Airport.
Now, today's flight disruptions are on top of 33,000 delays and nearly 6,300 cancellations between Saturday and Tuesday. Coming up, the lack of rain might be drying out your lawn these days, but for one holiday industry, there are more long-term effects that could impact business down the road.
And I'm meteorologist Bill Grawl, keeping an eye on some scattered shower and thunderstorm chances tonight. I'll have all the details coming up after the break.
Our phones keep us constantly connected. But what if they had a mode to help us actually connect? To limit screen time, but not quality time. And to give us rhythm instead of algorithms. Introducing Us Mode. Set your phone for human connection at US Cellular.
In America, the future belongs to everyone. So let's gear up for it with an SUV like the Ford Bronco Sport. It has a terrain management system with 5 standard GOAT modes, so you can go over any type of terrain. Plus, 4x4 capability is standard across the entire lineup. Be adventure ready with Ford Bronco Sport. Now, get a new Ford Bronco Sport with 1.9% financing for 66 months, plus $2,000 FlexBuy cash, only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
It's here, the 4th of July sale at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. It's the perfect time to save with store-wide sale prices, 48-month special financing, and free gas. Only at Drury's will you find beautifully tailored sofas and chairs, handcrafted bedrooms and dining rooms, a huge selection of premium leather, and the designers to help you put it all together. Great sale prices, 48-month special financing, and even free gas. The 4th of July sale happening now at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order,
scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
The Board Store Home Improvements. Improve your home to improve your life. Discover the joy of a kitchen designed to fit your home and family. The convenience and easy care of cabinets with modern features, new countertops, and a tile backsplash. Enjoy maximum performance when your kitchen is completed by our carpenters, plumber, and electrician. Enjoy a complete new kitchen for less than others charge for refacing. Superior products, superior installation, at a price lower than most others. Invest wisely. The Board Store Home Improvements. Prompt free estimates.
Right now at US Cellular, you can get a new phone without having to trade in your old one.
Trade you my PB&J for that phone.
No, kid, you don't have to trade. See, $1,200 off any phone at US Cellular. No trade-in needed.
Boom. Chocolate milk.
I'll take the chocolate milk.
US Cellular, built for us.
Well, you may have noticed Derek Sibley is doing weather in many more newscasts than usual. He has been holding down the fort for us while we search for some full-time meteorologists. So to give Derek some help in the meantime, an old friend graciously stepping up to the plate these days. It is meteorologist Bill Grawl live from his new home in Denver. Bill, thanks so much for giving us a hand.
Oh, my pleasure, and got to give Derek some time off, right? My goodness, been there, done that, and I know how that goes. So, yeah, I'm here to help as long as we need it, right? So, and we do need some help tonight because I am watching the chance for some strong to perhaps severe thunderstorms. So let's get right to that forecast. We'll take CityCam, and boy, another hazy, sunny day, just some high and mid-level clouds from time to time. High today so far, 85 degrees. Don't have the official numbers quite yet. They'll come in a little bit later this evening. Averages are 85 and 64 though, so pretty much right on track. Records are 100 for the high, 45 for the low. 85 at the airport and at the station with that hazy sunshine. Kind of gusty winds from the south, 21 gusting to 26. The Mississippi, 4.87 feet, rising just a bit. You folks in Eau Claire, hazy sunshine as well. Highs around 85 degrees. Pretty strong southerly breeze as well. Now, two concerns. First of all, that hazy sunshine, hazy conditions from the wildfire smoke. So visibility is between about 2 and 5 miles, and an air quality alert in play for the entire upper Midwest through tomorrow. Particulates from that wildfire smoke can be unhealthy for sensitive groups. So just keep that in mind. Otherwise, current temperatures on the seasonable side, low to mid 80s across the tri-state area, 85 in Eau Claire and Black River Falls and La Crosse, 84 in Sparta, 82 in Prairie du Chien. Now, dew point's not overly high, mid to upper 50s. But notice how they're higher just to our north and to our west. So a little sticky there, a little bit more moisture, and that's the region I'm watching for the development of some showers and thunderstorms. There's a look at those breezy south winds, 10 to 20, gusting to 30 miles per hour in some spots. So pretty quiet on the radar currently until you go north of Eau Claire up towards Duluth, especially north of Rice Lake, but there is a boundary that's going to scoot southeast across the region later this evening into tonight. Could find enough moisture to cause some additional showers and thunderstorms. Then that cold front farther to the north and west, that could spawn an isolated storm tomorrow afternoon. So let's play it out on Sky Tracker. Dry this evening, but notice those storms developing north and west of Eau Claire. And Sky Tracker has a line of pretty good storms shifting south and east across the area overnight. Here's the midnight view, perhaps around La Crosse and points east, and then they move out of here by about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Now for our Thursday, dry in the morning with a mix of sun and clouds. Slight chance for some hit and miss showers and thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon and into tomorrow night. And then heading into the day on Friday, I think it'll be dry for most, just a small chance for a shower in our far southern counties. Now, the Storm Prediction Center does have a level 2 risk for the northern parts of the viewing area. 6 p.m. to midnight, I think, is the local timing. Level 1 risk for the rest of us. Large hail, I think, the primary threat, the onset, maybe some gusty winds as those storms shift to the south and east. So download that First Alert weather app to stay extra weather aware. All right, Thursday, upper 80s, might flirt with 90 in a few spots, mid to upper 80s in our southern communities, and more the same. So pretty seasonably warm across the region with those highs between about 84 and 89 degrees. So 67 tonight, chance of showers and thunderstorms. Again, an alert night just for that chance for a few strong to severe storms. Mix of sun and clouds tomorrow, slight chance for some afternoon thunder showers, a high of 89. Now, rain chances right through the 4th of July, but notice the chances are pretty low, 20%, so very small chance of showers Friday through the weekend, mid to upper 80s. Kind of toasty for the 4th of July, 93. Looks like those storm chances for the holiday hold off until Tuesday night into Wednesday, but we'll keep a close eye on the 4th of July over the next several days. Ken?
All right, thanks, Bill. Appreciate it. A drought in Wisconsin is threatening to impact the Christmas tree industry several holidays from now. At Enchanted Valley Acres in Cross Plains, just northwest of Madison, 30% of the trees planted this spring have already died from the drought. If more trees don't make it, the owner says the impact will be felt during the holidays years later.
Which can be 8 or 10 years down the road when there might be a gap in the supply of trees because of the drought, the widespread drought this year.
He says the encouraging news is that older trees are still healthy, and the rain that's supposed to be coming will help with the recovery. Kirsch plans on ordering more trees for next spring to make up for what they're losing this year. After the break, the tiny home that's charging buyers a hefty price for every square inch of space. We'll have those details right after this.
The Board Store Home Improvements. Everyday low prices on bathroom remodels for seniors and families. Contact us today for a prompt free estimate.
Contact North Central Paving to make your life smoother.
2024 Chevy Silverado HD with Duramax diesel. And the Chevy Silverado with powerful TurboMax engine. No matter what route you take, there's a Chevy truck to get you there. Find new roads. Get 1.9% financing on all 2023 Silverado 1500 LT TurboMax pickups, or current Chevy owners get a $5,750 total cash allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Visit hometownchevy.com.
There's a reason big dental bills often come as a shock, because sometimes you don't realize what's not covered until you get the bill. That's why affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual is important. It can give you benefits that go beyond what you get from more limited coverage plans. Because no one likes a big dental bill, especially if you're retired or on a fixed income. For a free information kit, call or go online now. This isn't some discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance that helps cover over 350 procedures, like cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures, at any dentist you want. Dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company helps cover preventive care, basic work, and major procedures, with no deductibles and no annual maximum. For your free information kit with all the details, call now or visit sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual. Contact North Central Paving to make your life smoother.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
To kickstart summer, Scooters Coffee has unveiled its first ever kid-friendly menu. The new menu offers fun and flavorful drinks and treats that are the perfect size for the little ones. The Cotton Candy Lil Smiley smoothie blends blue raspberries with Scooters ice cream to bring a berry sweet flavor topped with whipped cream. Or you can try the Strawberry Lil Smiley smoothie for a blast of strawberry sweetness. Kids can also create a snack combo, which includes any kids drink, 2 of Scooters' new vanilla sugar cookies, and a secret surprise. Every kids drink will be served in a Smiley-themed cup with shorter straws. For more information, you can head over to news8000.com. If you've heard of tiny homes, you might know about the comparably low prices that are part of the deal. But not for this house. This tiny 205 square foot home in Duluth, Minnesota is garnering a lot of attention for costing $195,000. It's almost the same price as a nearby home that has almost 10 times the space. The sellers argue that the price is worth it since it was built during the pandemic when materials and labor were much higher. The home comes equipped with a queen bed, kitchen utilities, and more. Bill's going to have another look at tonight's forecast when we return.
Are you ready for red hot summer? At King Furniture, our prices are... Get your home ready for summer with thousands of items in stock and ready for free delivery. Get into King Furniture while the prices are...
That's a pretty tight spot.
Watch this.
Your Buick Park system. That's so you.
Of course you know where we're going. That's so you.
Kinda got a sixth sense.
And a head-up display.
They're here.
At the heart of every Buick SUV is you.
Get 2.49% APR and no monthly payments for 90 days. Plus, current eligible non-GM owners get $750 purchase allowance on 2023 Buick Encore GX models.
Convert your drafty dated wood-burning fireplace into an efficient and beautiful gathering place. Install a Heat & Glow Supreme gas insert from La Crosse Fireplace Company. Enjoy the ambiance and warmth without the hassle of cutting and hauling wood. Transform your wood fireplace from underused to unbelievable in as little as a day. Heat & Glow gas insert come in multiple sizes and styles. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the fire. Call La Crosse Fireplace Company today.
Lane's Farm and Fleet's 4th of July sale is going on now. We're saluting the red, white, and blue with unbeatable deals on everything you need to celebrate outdoors. Like these 2-pound bags of Blaine's Freedom Gummy Bears, just $5.99. Assorted life jackets, tow tubes, and ski ropes, 20% off. New at Blaine's, this special buy Duraflame Mini Fire Pit, only $39.99. And these folding camp chairs, just $11.99. Rewards members save an extra $2.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Attention, Wisconsin veterans.
I'm Tony Evers, the governor of Wisconsin. If you are a veteran struggling to pay for rent, utilities, or other life-sustaining services, I want you to know that the Veterans Rental Assistance Program is here to help. So call 833-WIS-VRAP or visit VRAPWI.com. You've always been there for us. We want you to know that we're here for you.
Download the News 8000 app today.
Are you ready for red hot summer? At King Furniture, our prices are... Get your home ready for summer with thousands of items in stock and ready for free delivery. Get into King Furniture while the prices are...
Again, some passing clouds tonight. Hazy with that chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms. Alert night because we do have an outside chance for some strong to isolated severe storms. A slight chance of afternoon storms on Thursday and then just smaller rain chances through the weekend. Lots of dry time. Highs in the mid to upper 80s. Ken?
Bill, thanks very much. And a reminder for anyone who maybe joined the broadcast a little bit later this evening, Bill Grahl is back on the airwaves helping us out during this time where we're still kind of hiring actively for some full-time meteorologists. A big shout out to Derek Sibley, who's been holding down the fort for so many shows over the last couple of weeks. And a big thanks to Bill for having his time available. We'll see you at 6.